So there's been a lot of chatter recently about the old Gwimbly franchise, which I think 1 through 3 were fantastic games. But I'm going to talk about the Gwimbly game that got me introduced into the franchise, which, by the way, also the Advanced Trilogy, not the best, but I thought it was okay for what it was. But my favorite Gwimbly game, how I got into the franchise, was actually Gwimbly 64. So this game came out in November of 1999. If I remember correctly, it released the week of Thanksgiving, but don't quote me on that. Just go Google it for yourself, and you can find out. But Gwimbly 64 on paper sounded great because you could not only play as Gwimbly, but four of his friends as well. So sounds cool, right? Well, here's where the game gets controversial. So you don't unlock all four characters right away. In fact, it takes like 3 levels into the game to unlock all the characters. Now you're starting to see one of the problems. So there's one, you got to backtrack because you might miss a collectible in the first 2 levels that only a certain character could get that you don't get right away. You see what I'm saying? And not only that, but there's like 100 corn pellets per character in every level, and they are all color variant. So that means there's a lot of character swapping going on constantly. And the way that it's set up is that you can't just click a button to change characters. Now you got to go to a specific point, jump into the barrel to swap characters. So it gets annoying really quick. And don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on those god awful bonus missions. I mean, sometimes you might have the same bonus mission staged twice in a level. That's a bit uncreative, don't you think? But you know what? Enough of my rambling about the controversial side of Gwimbly 64. I want to tell you some of the positive things about the game. So, first off, for the Nintendo 64, this game looks stellar. Now, it required the expansion pack, which, came with the game. And oh my god, the soundtrack is beautiful. And I know some people are kind of iffy on it, but I actually do like the boss fights in Gwimbly 64 because basically, you know, every stage had a different character go fight the boss, which I thought was really cool. And then to top it all off, Gwimbly got a gun. Okay, well, he was supposed to have a gun in the game, but developers decided, that's probably not the best idea, so they basically gave Gwimbly this little like slingshot that fires corn on the cobs at enemies, and all of his friends have different vegetables for ammunition. So it was kind of cool. That's also one of the ways that you can use to unlock areas, as well as the 25 golden cans of cream corn in every single level that you got to get. So Gwimbly 64, I recommend it. I think it's time that 1 through 3, as well as 64, they all get a remaster. And please, please make some new Gwimbly games.